want to die. Since you guys already saw me like an idiot sitting there playing the game while I was recording like a moron, I might as well show you what game I'm playing. It's right here. And I first saw Nikki Tutorials playing this game and I was obsessed. Okay, the game is called Best Fiends and it takes place on Mount Boom, and you have all these little heroes and they're all going to be fighting against these nasty little slugs. I am on level 25, so I did collect all my heroes over time. And on this level, we just had some goals and we had to complete them in 31 moves. I did not complete them, and I really love that I can buy 11 moves for 99 cents because it helps me out when I want to be a cheater pumpkin eater. Sometimes I will just give up and redo the game over again. So feel free to do that. Do what you want, okay? Do what you want, penguins. Anyway, so today on May 8th, this game will be giving away gifts to all the players, so make sure you go in my description box and download the game. It is free $99. You can't get any cheaper than that. And as you can see, after you win, you get to unlock different prizes and new heroes. It's a really fun stress reliever. Without any further ado, this is a drugstore makeup tutorial. I hope you penguins enjoy, and I will see you in just a second. Happy Mother's Day, penguins, and yes, I'm drinking something that's gonna have my tongue a little yellow-orange. I'm starting off priming my face with the Skindinavia primer, and I'm also using the Maybelline Master Prime, the Blur and Smooth one. It wasn't really doing it for me, so I went back in with my Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I know it is not drugstore, so sorry, but that's like my favorite. I can't find a drugstore one that will replace it. But yeah, I'm just going to blend that on in, and then I'm going to go in with my eyebrows with this e.l.f. eyeliner in Coffee. This is very similar to the Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm very surprised. It's basically a really good dupe, so try it out. My skin was a little bit oily today because I put some moisturizer on, so my eyebrows were slipping around because I put moisturizer on my brows like a numbnut. But anyway, so I'm just going to blend that in, and also these brushes, not all of them, but these are Real Techniques. You can get them at the drugstore. Now I'm just going to carve out my eyebrows. I am using the Pro Conceal from LA Girl, and I'm using the one in Warm Honey. Or no. I'm using the one, yeah, Warm Honey. I thought I was using a different one. And now I am going to just basically blend that out. I do use a beauty blender in this. This is one thing that I will say is worth the investment. You can also get the Real Techniques brush, but I like the beauty blender better. So I'm so sorry about that, but it's my favorite. You can get the Real Technique. I can't talk. Anyway, so I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match in Nut Brown. This was like my very favorite foundation, but now I feel like it makes my skin not look. It doesn't make my skin look too great. Like in the intro, I didn't put on Skin Smoother so you guys can see what I mean. But it's like around my mouth. It kind of cracks and it kind of rubs off, but it is still a great foundation from drugstore. It's my favorite one from the drugstore. So yeah, if you are looking for a drugstore foundation, this would be it. So I'm just putting on one layer because I like to let one layer sit when I wear this foundation. And I'm going to go on my eyelids with Warm Beige again. As you guys know, I normally use the Urban Decay Naked Concealer for this, but these actually work well. I really do love LA Girl. And now for my eyes, I am going to use the Everyday Eyes palette from Milani, and mine is in 05 Earthy Elements. I'm going to start with my highlight and then transitional color like you penguins know I always do. I pretty much do the same thing. So I went in with the base color for the highlight. Then I used the contour color for my transitional color. And then I mixed the crease and liner color together and put that on the outer half of my eye and also blended it into the crease. And now I'm just using the same brush that I used my transitional color with, and I'm put it on there. I'm blending it out. What am I talking about? Anyway, so this is in drugstore, but this is my favorite eyeshadow base, so that's what I'm using. So for the first pink, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Hip, and it's in Studio Secrets. Mine is in the color Brazen. I don't know if they still sell that color, but yeah, it's a duo. It's a pink and brown duo. And I just sprayed my eyeshadow brush with some MAC Fix Plus, not drugstore also. There are some things I just can't find dupes for, but for the most part, this is pretty much fully drugstore. So I'm going to add on top of that my Milani Fuchsia eyeshadow. I don't know if you can still find this. It's called Must Have Fuchsia. I'm pretty sure they bring it back once in a while. I don't know. But check the drugstore. I'm sure they have something that is a dupe for it. And then I added some brown from the L'Oreal Hip little palette, the little duo. And yeah, it's just a really simple eye. It's not anything crazy or amazing. It's just a really simple pink semi-smoky eye for Mother's Day. So, because if you guys didn't know, Mother's Day colors are pink, red, and white. My mother's not deceased, so I didn't want to put any white on my lid. But the gold complements my skin, which is why I don't really know. I don't like red on my eyelids, so I just went for like a fuchsia pink instead of going red and pink. Yeah, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to use these three colors right here in, let's see, beautiful bronze, warm beige, and medium beige as my highlight and contour. I wanted a subtle highlight and contour. I didn't want anything crazy. But yeah, I mean, you can still get a really beat face with drugstore makeup. I just don't like the way the foundations look on me anymore. I really don't. I don't know, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, but it just creases around my mouth too much. I really hate that. So I'm just going to blend all of this in. I love this. I love my beauty blender. If you do not have one, you need to get one. Like, make the investment. I'm not even kidding. So I'm just blending that all together. Oh, and yes, the beginning of my video was sponsored by Best Friends, the app. I had already started using that app before they contacted me, so I said, why not? I love the app already. It's an honest review, I might as well. So if you penguins didn't like that, I'm so sorry, but I said, why not? Anywho, so I'm going in with my Coty Airspun translucent powder, and I'm going to set my under eye area with that, and then I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Powder. I really do like this. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Studio Fix powder. I always say it wrong, but yeah, it reminds me a lot of that. The only thing I don't like is that it is kind of like my foundation and the powder feels sticky. But once I sprayed my setting spray on it, the feel went away. And now I'm just going to blend my under eye. And now this does kind of leave a cast, so I always go over it with my powder, and it makes it go away without getting rid of the brightness. If that makes any sense. Do I make sense, penguins? Alright, so I'm just going to blend that on out. And let me know how you guys like this. I decided to just do a simple drugstore look. I definitely need to look around more for like some more palettes in the drugstore. That way I can do some more, like some crazy looks. But yeah, I just went simple. And this palette is from Physicians Formula. I really love them for shimmery stuff. So I'm just going to use the golds, those three golds, and then I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic. I also contoured my face with L'Oreal True Match Powder in C8. And I'm putting on Red Vino and Berry Amore for blush by Milani. These are my two favorite blushes. I love Milani blushes. They have some of the best. And yeah, they just look really good on me. And the lip products I'll be using are by Jordana. The lip liner is Baby Berry. And then I have a brown lip liner and also the matte lipstick. But first, I will be highlighting. I'm going to spray my fan brush. And I'm going to dip into the Physicians Formula in Vegas Strip Light Bronzer. I'm pretty sure they probably have a darker one. But it makes for a great highlight. I'm going to highlight my cheekbones and my nose and my lips and underneath on my little chin. I really love this. It gives you such a great glow. It's really pretty. I've been using this palette since literally 9th grade, so it's one of my favorites. And now I'm going to line my lips with Baby Berry. And then I use the shadow pencil Made to Last by Jordana in Tenacious Brown because I couldn't find my other one. It's called Coffee, if I'm not mistaken. And then the lipstick I'll be using is Matte Frappuccino by Jordana. It's the Modern Matte Lipsticks. And I did my eyebrows. I just put some eyebrow gel. I used the Milani Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel. I really like that. And the eyelashes I'm wearing are also Drugstore. They're Salon Perfect 614 and 615 together. And that is it. I hope you penguins enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I will have another tech video on how to put music in iMovie on iPhone coming after this. I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on my bottom lashes as well. And yeah, that is it. Let me know what else you penguins would like to see. And thank you all for subscribing and being patient with me when I don't post that much. I know it's probably really annoying, but I still love you penguins. Anywho, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah. Love you.